What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of MdawgWhiskey. I am Matt. Today we got a super fun bottle. We're going to be talking about a personal favorite of mine and actually the first one of these I've ever personally owned. So today we are talking about Michters Barrel Strength Rye. Um, yeah, let's get some poured up and let's dive into this whiskey. Gonna listen to this cork pop real quick. Super good. Real squeaky. All right. Michters Barrel Strength Rye Whiskey. So, I'm a big fan of Michters. Got a little spillage here. Don't mind me. I love the distillery, love their products, but where they personally shine to me and where I think they stand out the most is with their rye whiskey. Their American whiskey's good, their bourbon's good. Sour mash is okay, but their rye whiskey I think is just outstanding. So this is the 2024 release of it, coming in at 55.1% alcohol or 110.2 proof. So get it set up here and start nosing this and checking it out a little bit. I did open this bottle up 2 nights ago with some buddies, so it's not a fresh crack, but had to share it with the boys, get a couple glasses in, and yeah, let's check it out. Right off the bat, though, those nice green characteristics and a lot of oak. If you can tell, this bottle has a fantastic color. I definitely think this is up there a good bit on the age, just given the color, the oak characteristics of it. A little bit of spice coming through, but not overwhelming. This isn't I think I always classify Michter's Rye as a super traditional rye. It's not going to lean too much on the sweeter side, but it's also balanced enough where it's not too overwhelming. A little like bread characteristic in there as well. There is some sweetness, but there also is like a spice that I can't quite put my finger on. But there's a little like savoriness to it as well. Maybe a little salinity too. I'm not sure, and what's super cool about Michter's, I've heard a couple different numbers, but they do a rather low barrel entry proof. So like hence this being a barrel strength and it's only 110 proof. I've heard from 2 different sources that they go in at 103 proof or 108 proof as their barrel entry proof. But either one, both are really low compared to most companies going in at that maximum at like 125 proof. So let's take a sip. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. A nice almost like Andes mint characteristic, or an Andes mint, but maybe if it had dark chocolate. A little chocolatiness, but then as well as like this green mint characteristic. Maybe like a little basil too. Maybe basil is what I need to throw in here that I'm kind of getting hints of, but can't quite put my finger on. At 110 proof, it drinks extremely well. I mean, on the nose and on the palate. You're not even really getting a presence of the alcohol. I mean, it drinks like it's an 80 proofer in the best way possible. And I know some people might hear someone say that and be like, I don't buy 80 proofers because they don't have enough complexity or yada yada. Just in reference to it's not overwhelming with the alcohol percentage in this glass. But yeah, I love this bottle. It is a little on the pricier side for what I spend on bottles. MSRP, I'm not sure I believe sits around that 100 mark, 100-ish, give or take. I'm not positive. Someone correct me in the comments down below. Secondary can get up there a little bit, but yeah, I was just lucky enough to get my hands on this bottle and was super excited. I've had pours of it from friends or at a bar before, and I always have enjoyed it, but just never gotten my hands on a bottle. So thankful for that for sure. And super, super fun bottle. It has a real nice oily mouthfeel to it that I enjoy so much. Excuse me. And a finish that, I mean, it's got a lasting finish. I don't know how long it's been since I took that last sip, but definitely still have all the flavors on my palate right now. So I love that finish. Mm. Yeah, big fan. A little tobacco leather characteristic as well in the finish. I mean, the oak on this shows through quite a lot. I love to do a side by side of this with their 10-year rye as well, which I've had in the past, but again, haven't ever owned my own bottle. Um, and kind of see those two side by side and see how that oak shows differently amongst the two. Because I'm just going to take a guess and say this is probably in that 8-year range. Could be totally wrong, but that's kind of where it sits at drinking for me personally. So I love this bottle, super fun. And yeah, I'm gonna be sitting at probably, I'm going 8.75 on this bottle, on the Michters Barrel Strength Rye. 8.75 out of 10. Big fan of it. I love it. Definitely, if you can afford to and you can find a bottle, pick one up. You'll enjoy it. Share it with somebody. Share it with some friends. And yeah, we'll call it quits there for this episode. And thank y'all for tuning in. And like and subscribe for more, and comment down below what you're sipping on while you're watching this video. Cheers, y'all.